Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So the video today is another What's Sold on Poshmark video. And those of you who might be new here, thanks for checking this out. I'm a full-time working mom, but in my spare time, I really love making videos on fashion, beauty, mommy lifestyle. I also love kind of highlighting my reselling experience here on Poshmark as well. And that's what you have today, is another What's Sold Poshmark video. So if these things sound interesting to you, please consider checking out my other videos I've linked down below. And also please consider subscribing to this channel as well. So for today's video, again, I wanted to cover 2 weeks of my Poshmark sales. And again, just to remind you, I am really just a very part-time reseller. But I hope that by putting out these videos, I'm able to help you kind of figure out if this is something you could add as kind of a side hustle, as a very part-time type of way. So I think it definitely works. I mean, I definitely have a lot of other things going on in my life, so it's hard to devote a whole lot of time to this business. But I truly love doing this because I love sourcing items. I love fashion and beauty in general. So I just really like kind of creating this little business and little Poshmark closet in my spare time. So it's definitely doable, and I hope this is helpful to you if you're considering a part-time business kind of like I did. So that being said, I do want to share with you 2 weeks of sales that I made on Poshmark. Just to remind you, I will be highlighting my take-home earnings from Poshmark directly, minus any shipping discounts and Poshmark fees. But I will not be including my cost of goods. If you're interested in hearing about my cost of goods, please consider checking out my other haul videos down below. And in my haul videos, I definitely try to highlight some of my cost of goods that I'm looking at. So I'm just going to go ahead and get started and jump into my sales for these 2 weeks. So I'm going to be covering the weeks of January 12th and January 19th. So during these weeks, trust me, it wasn't very good. I was on my inpatient hospital rotation, so I didn't have much time to list at all. I listed maybe only a few items per week. And I also didn't have a whole lot of time to share and was not very active on the app. Plus, I was just coming out of being on vacation for a couple weeks, and my closet really had slowed down a bit. So for all those reasons, all those excuses I made, I didn't have a whole lot of sales. But I will tell you that in future videos, definitely look forward to them, and subscribe if you haven't, because my sales definitely currently are picking up. So I'm excited to share those with you in the upcoming weeks. But at least for this week, let me share with you what I sold over those 2 weeks. It wasn't bad. I'm definitely thankful for everything that I sold, but it wasn't spectacular, I'll say that. The first item that sold on January 12th was this beautiful pair of Madewell Alicia corduroy suede leather mules. It was new with tags in a size 7. So this particular mule was just gorgeous, and it was kind of this burnt orange type of color in a corduroy suede. And mules are just super hot right now. So I just fell in love with this design, and this was my attempt at retail arbitrage. So I was able to score these for a decent price. Again, for retail arbitrage, I'm just not good at it at all, but I love doing it just because I love shopping in general. I'm often shopping for myself, and if I find a good deal, I want to pass it on to other people and try to see if I can flip it. So this is what I tried to do. I made some profit on here, nothing spectacular again. So I don't think I should typically always do retail arbitrage, but it's kind of fun to do now and again. So I did decide to accept a best offer price on these pair of shoes of $74. Poshmark fees were $14.80. So my net earnings were $59.20 on these beautiful pair of shoes. I always will pick up Madewell shoes if I see them at the thrift stores, just because they do very well and have a really strong following here on Poshmark. The next item that sold was this Victoria's Secret pink long sleeve top, and it was in a size small. And this particular item I've had for, gosh, probably 6 months now. And again, Victoria's Secret pink, like I've said before, as you know, does not retail for a whole lot, so it does not resell for a whole lot either. So it's really hard to make a decent profit on these things. I thought this one would do okay. I like the long sleeve design. I like the spell out pink letters. I think in general that tends to do a little better. But, you know, again, I should definitely learn my lessons, because this was really hard to sell, as well as I've experienced with other previous pink items. So this item I did accept a best offer price of $12. Poshmark fees were $2.95, so my net earnings were $9.05 on this top. So again, I really should not be sourcing Victoria's Secret pink anymore. The next item was this American Apparel indigo hooded sweatshirt in a size medium. This was a unisex design from American Apparel, which again I think there is a small little following for here on Poshmark. This item though I've had for, gosh, maybe 9 months now, so for a long time, and it just didn't sell, I'll say that. It got a decent amount of legs. It had 24 legs, but it just wouldn't move along. So I was excited to accept a best offer price of $26. Poshmark fees are $5.20, and my net earnings are $20.80. So I think I may consider American Apparel in the future, but just really sparingly. I think it has to be a good design and a trendy item, which I think this one was. It was kind of a denim type of hooded knit sweatshirt, which I thought was kind of cool. I did have to sit on it a bit because I think it's just not as popular for a mass market as some other brands, but I think I would consider picking something like this up again. The next item is another Boden item, and I always have a Boden item every week in my sales. This is a 100% cotton striped long sleeve t-shirt, just a very basic classic design. In fact, when I was sourcing this at Goodwill, I almost didn't pick it up because I said it was just a little too basic. I thought it was just a basic striped t-shirt, but I do know that Boden, as I've said before, sells well for me, so I decided to give it a try, and even though it was a basic top, I did make a decent amount off of it. So the price was $22 that I accepted. Poshmark fees are $4.40. And my net earnings were $17.60. So in general, again, as you know, I always tend to pick up Boden if it's in good condition. The next item was this Ann Taylor high-rise skinny medium wash jean in a size 14. And I have a similar item, exactly the same item in a dark wash currently in my closet in case you're interested and want a size 14. But this was a trendy style. I don't always pick up Ann Taylor, of course, but some of these items, especially their jeans, I think for me I've sold a few of them. And this one I thought was very trendy design because it had the 3 buttons at the fly, and it also had a high-waisted design. Really good condition, really like new, I would say. So really kind of fun find. And this particular item, I did accept a best offer price of $24. Poshmark fees are $4.80. So my net earnings were $19.20, which in my opinion is not bad for Ann Taylor jeans. So definitely be on the lookout. It has to fit a lot of criteria though. It has to be a nice wash, good condition, and a trendy design, I think, if you're going to consider Ann Taylor jeans. The next item that sold was this Outdoor Voices muscle tank. So I have not previously sold Outdoor Voices. I have not seen it before, but I learn a lot from YouTube videos, and I've heard other people talk about Outdoor Voices. It's kind of a yoga athletic type of line, so I was excited to find this, and I wanted to give it a try. Again, it was just a basic tank top, but it did have some really nice seaming details. It was in excellent condition, just a very nice oatmeal basic color. So I wanted to see how this does. This got a lot of attention. It got 15 likes, and I only had it in my closet for a few weeks. So that's pretty good, which tells me that this brand definitely is something people are seeking out. But this particular tank top, I did decide to accept a best offer price of $16. Poshmark fees are $3.20. So my net earnings are $12.80 just for a basic tank top. So I'm looking forward to seeing if I can find other items from the line. But this is something definitely to keep your eye out for, I think. The next item that sold is from, again, Madewell, one of my favorite brands to sell here on Poshmark. And this is a 9-inch high-rise skinny jean, which I found at one of my local Goodwills. It's a size 31, and it was just in amazing condition, I'd say. Really nice wash as well. And the high-rise, of course, is very trendy right now. So I did accept a best offer price of $40. Poshmark fees were $8, so my net earnings were $32 on these pair of jeans. Madewell jeans and shoes are the 2 top types of items I sell from Madewell, so I'm always kind of looking for those 2 types of items. The next item that sold was this Banana Republic button cardigan with trim detail, and it was in a size medium petite, and I did accept a best offer price of $16. Poshmark fees are $3.20, so my net earnings were $12.80 on this cardigan. As you can see here, I thought it was just a very classic, beautiful black and white style design with a kind of a rosette type of embroidery and appliques on the placket, as you can see. This is actually for my personal closet. This is totally my style, like I've said, so I just wasn't wearing it much, so I decided to sell it on Poshmark. So I was definitely happy to move this along. It's always nice to move things along from my own personal closet to make room for more, but I was happy that this particular buyer loved this item. The next item was this really cool pair of Free People wide leg trouser jeans in a size 30. So it was very wide leg, as you can see here. Had some really cool button details at the waistband from Free People. I think it was probably a little bit of an older design though, which maybe is why it sat for a little bit in my closet. The wash was really cool too. It was kind of this faded antique type of design. So I sat on this for, gosh, maybe 9 months or so as well, and just didn't get any actual offers, although there were a decent amount of likes. So I sent out an offers to likers offer for $44. Shipping discount was $1.80, and my Poshmark fees were $8.80. So my net earnings from this particular pair of jeans were $33.40, which for me and jeans is not a bad margin, I'll say. But for whatever reason, this just sat a little bit too long. So to be honest, I probably would pick this up again just because I love Free People. I love the wide leg trouser style, but it did sit a little bit longer than I'd like for whatever reason. The next item was this really fun junk food Cocoa Puffs flare leg lounge pants in a size extra large. Just basically kind of a lounge pajama type pant. It said cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, really cute, kitschy kind of design that junk food often makes. So this was not going to be a high seller for me, of course, but a really fun one. So when I came across it, I wanted to give it a try. I did accept a best offer price of $10. Poshmark fees are $2.95, and my net earnings are $7.05. So not a huge profit margin, but really fun pair of pants. So now and again, I like to kind of round out my closet with these kind of different fun types of pants. I think you can draw some customers or some followers that like different types of items this way, which is kind of fun. So I was happy that moved along, although it was definitely not my all-time winning sale. I have the next item here, which is this beautiful torrid dress. It's a floral print dress with lace details in a size 4X. So this particular dress, even though it was a floral pattern, was black, a background with some dark colored floral prints. So even perfect for this time of year, I'd say, with some tights or leggings and some boots, but of course perfect for spring and summer months as well. So a really nice dress. And this particular one, I did accept a best offer price of $24. Poshmark fees are $4.80, so my net earnings were $19.20. So like I've said in other videos, I really like picking up torrid. You have to pick out the trendy designs, however, and for a decent price point, because these don't resell for a whole lot, but I think there definitely are a lot of people shopping for torrid on Poshmark, which is always fun. So this was a beautiful dress that I was happy to see go to a really good home. And then I have one final sale for these 2 weeks, and this is this pair of Paige Hidden Hills straight fountain wash jeans in a size 29. So it had some really nice designs. It was a mid-rise, so again, going forward, I probably wouldn't pick up mid-rise jeans, but I got this one for a decent price point, so I wanted to give it a try. Paige is a brand of jeans that I kind of learned a lot about here on Poshmark since I started reselling. So before I started selling on Poshmark, I knew Paige jeans retail for quite a bit. I've seen them before at Nordstrom, other places as well, which I thought was a really nice designer brand of jeans, and it really is. But on Poshmark, this compared to other designer lines just doesn't sell well. I have a lot of Paige jeans in my closet now that just kind of sit there. So in general, when I'm outsourcing, I don't tend to pick up Paige jeans anymore. Even if it's a really good condition one, really nice wash, I'm very, very hesitant to even look twice at it. I think I would consider it only if it's a super trendy design. But beyond that, they just don't move for me. So Paige is a brand that I'm surprised about, that doesn't resell for a lot, but you know, live and learn kind of a thing. So in general, I was always happy to see Paige jeans move through my closet because they otherwise don't. So this one was one that did ultimately move along, which I was very happy about. Okay, so there you have it. Those are all the sales that I made for the 2 weeks that I was covering. So again, not a spectacular week, but a pretty steady stream of sales. And again, I was pretty quiet on the app over these 2 weeks. That's my excuse, of course. Going forward, at least in the weeks I'm in right now, it seems that sales definitely picked up. So I'm excited to share those with you in my upcoming video. If you have any questions about these items, let me know in the comments down below. Let me know some also, what are your great sales that you made on Poshmark recently? I'm really interested to hear from you as well. And thanks again for watching this video. If you haven't done so already, please consider checking out my other videos linked down below, and also consider subscribing as well if you haven't done so. Thanks again for watching, and I will plan to see you again in my next video. Bye!